Hundreds of thousands of Israelis have already been displaced from their homes. And thanks to your generosity, we're now able to host over 1,000 of them at 6 different locations all across the country. But today I want to take you to the Galilee, to a kibbutz, to a village, a community. Here, over 350 residents are helping to host dozens of families who've come here, who fled their homes in search of safety. And I think it's such a beautiful thing for them to come experience the peace, the greenery, the nature all around them, and also to encounter the locals that are helping to take care of them.
So we live many years in Jerusalem, and we have 3 young boys, aged 9, 6, and 3. And with time we started to feel like we wanted to have a bit more outdoors, a bit more space, a bit more community. So we started looking around and we realized that this kibbutz is having plots of land for sale for young families. So we decided to move up here. It's been amazing. I think pretty much the best decision we've ever taken. The community was so warm, so welcoming. The first 2 weeks that we were here, we literally, we did never have to cook. Like, people brought us food every meal of every day. It's very nice, very close-knit community. Yeah, in earlier times, kibbutzes were places of communal life in a very extreme form, so people would share everything. That's not the case anymore today, but a kibbutz is still, the community aspect is still very strong. So, for example, we own different businesses together as members of the kibbutz. We do life together, so we take care of our elderly, and the bigger kids take care of the younger kids. There are all sorts of programs where villagers help other villagers, and so there's real focus on being together. I think that is really what makes it different than living in a city. We're a small community. We're about 350, currently less because many of the guys have been called up. Knowing that families are coming here, you know, we're speaking 300 locals, where it's about 150 displaced people, so it's huge. But everybody's very excited, so I started sharing it with my network here in the kibbutz, and literally within a day we had 20 or so people standing up and saying, you know, I'm good at sports, I could give a football class, I could, you know, do arts programs or whatever. So that's amazing. They're so welcoming, and really it helps us distract a little bit from everything else that is going on. Everybody's busy with it and happy about it, and we feel like we can contribute in a very direct way, which is incredible. Absolutely never, and I think the interaction with the team of Firm, but as well with all the families that are here, is really enriching. So I overheard a conversation of a local here with one of your team members that said, you know, guys, you guys brought so much light to this village, and that is really incredible to be in direct part of that and see that happen. Yes, so I think there is this sense in Israel that we're one big family, and this was an amazing way to explain it to the boys. Like, explain to them, we know when we're in need that we can probably go pretty much anywhere in the country and people will be willing to welcome us. And now it's up to us. We are happy and lucky enough to be in a region that is quiet. We're relatively close to the Syrian border, but of all the borders that we're having, this is one of the more quiet ones. That is a gift, and a gift that we can, you know, give on to others. So I can really leave it out to the boys, you know, and they're excited. They put their pocket money together to buy some presents for the kids, and they have been handing out all sorts of little things to the kids that arrived here, and which is really incredible. I did. So I talked to a mom. She was explaining that she had been moved from the northern border with Lebanon. They lived real close to the border. So pretty much when, after the 7th of October already, they started realizing they couldn't live there anymore, and she had been moved around many places. 2 little children. She had been in a small hotel room in Haifa. When she realized that there's actually an option to be in a place that has, you know, space for kids and space for a life outdoors, she was so relieved to know that she could come here. So I really hope that she and many others can find peace here. You know, with the craziness going on, this is such an oasis of peace, which I really, you know, I hope all the families can benefit from that. And I know this specific family that I talked to, they benefited already greatly from it. It surprises people that there are actually people abroad that care about us. I think there's this sense in the Israeli identity that we're pretty much by ourselves. So when they hear about someone stepping in and just renting the whole place, and then realizing it was actually a lot of donations from abroad, from Christians, that is definitely a big thing. So it's a great in for conversation as well. People are asking, how come that they care about Israel? Like, what is their connection to the land? So I speak to them about Bible and, you know, everything that happened here. Jesus is from here and all of that, so it definitely opens up conversation, and people feel supported, definitely knowing that there are people abroad that stand with us in such an active and practical way. Dear friends from all over, we're so thankful for your prayers, for your thoughts. We feel carried. We're thankful for the financial support also. It's really, you know, a very concrete way where we can act quickly and just make it as comfortable as possible in these crazy times. You know, you might wonder, it's a small country, so many enemies around. What is becoming of all of this? And I think we have nothing to worry about. First of all, because we want to go with the Lord. Secondly, Golda Meir already said it, we have nowhere else to go. This is our home. We are here to stay. That gives definitely more power, and we're confident we will restore peace for the good, for the Israelis and as well for the Palestinians. And thank you for supporting, thinking and praying.